Hey there, guys. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Hopefully, you're doing good. Today, I'll be doing like couple of episodes. First one is done. This is the second one. It's a list, and time is around 4 a.m. here for something. I'm doing this list for people who are looking for basically fragrances which are interesting, which are not super hyped, or also not much talked about. But you can take a look at these from different price points, and they are different in nature. They have nothing much in common, but hardly people talk about these. Some things maybe from this line, from this list, you will know, but I'll tell you why I picked them up from my collection, and I am showing you. You can taste these fragrances and you'll see how good they are. They smell nice, price point wise very very good, and some of them are a little bit expensive, some of them are not. But in the hunt of buying all these latest releases, like 150 $160, you could actually end up getting 3 4 perfumes, in this price range. Okay, at least 2 or 3, right? So that makes a lot of sense, because fragrances, there are plenty out there, plenty of fish out there that in the sea that people don't say. So let's go one by one. First fragrance I'm going to show is a very beautiful bottle. I really like this. I don't know if it's still available. This is called Davidoff, or Davidoff Adventure. So there is another flanker to this. I don't remember the name, but I think something like a sport or exotic version. Sorry. So this thing, first thing attracts me is that juice color and the bottle design. Very simple but elegant. I love this orange juice color, and really nice. So this fragrance is not super expensive. Okay, hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. Someone's calling so late night directly. Anyway, it was a like an anonymous number. It's like I don't know who it was. So anyway, I cut the line and blocked it. So here, this perfume, what you're gonna get from this is a very simple perfume. Like, let's say it's not a super complex fragrance. You can tell from the color of the juice, it's gonna be a little bit woody, a little bit orangey, mild spicy. This kind of fragrance good for fall. Okay, and when I smell this, it reminds me of Davidoff Silver Shadow, that fragrance, Daniel's Pursuit, or Daniel's, what is it called? Pursuit, I think, yeah. So this kind of fragrance, if you like, a little bit casual, day in, day out, everyday wear, something that you just enjoy for yourself. If the quality is there, it's a very nice casual style perfume. It lasts about 4 to 5 hours. You can definitely check it out. Check out my review or any other review. They will tell you this is a good fragrance. Okay, I think when I talk about underrated, this is underrated gem. Okay, Davidoff. This is called Adventure. One of my favorite fragrances. I would wear this even in summer, no problem. Next fragrance, this house nobody talks about anymore. There was a hype on this once. Many people talked about it. I think Max Forte, some of the other reviewers, and there was literally a hype. And I bought quite a few from this house that time, and I am remained with only 2 or 3 now. So this next fragrance is called Tahitian Waters. Okay, and this house is called, I think, English Laundry. Okay, so this thing is a smaller bottle, and they are two sizes, 50 and 100, and you can literally pick them up for dirt cheap in USA, but in Bangladesh it's like 35 $40, give or take. Even some of them are 55 depending on the line. So this fragrance is said to be a clone of Virgin Island Water by Creed. Even you can see the theme is similar. Virgin Island Water, the cap is kind of this color, and the bottle is kind of like has a sticker of this color. So I got it, you know and I did review quite a few Virgin Island Water alternatives. This is not one of them. Okay, this is not even anywhere, I would say, similar. Oh man, the paint is coming off after a while. Yeah, the paint will start come off, not very good quality. Anyway, so this thing, despite not being a Virgin Water clone, this is a very nice solid fragrance. I like it on its own. Some of the times, you don't really need a clone, you need a good fragrance on its own. This is a very nice tropical, kind of like a fruity, exotic kind of a fragrance, and I think this is perfect for summer and holidays. This fragrance, the name also is very beautiful, Tahitian Waters. If you see this somewhere, pick up the big bottle, and I think you'll enjoy this a lot in summer. The bottles are nice, okay, and the price is very very good. Tahitian Waters by English Laundry. Third fragrance is a fragrance. Few reviewers talked about it, few, not many. But I picked up almost whatever I could find from this line. There are a few more I want. 3 or 4 is left, but I will review them if I find them. This is called Nautica Voyage N83. This is like a sibling, lesser known sibling of the famous Nautica's Voyage. Nautica's Voyage, I recently picked up at 200 ml. I'm very happy about this. This is a fragrance you would never feel guilty or bad, having 3 4 bottles. You use them all at the same time, no problem. But what happens with the rest of the flankers, like the night version, the sport version, and then few of the other ones they have, like Nautica's Voyage, is that fragrance that you basically we'll be able to use all throughout the summer. These are all summer flankers, okay? And N83 gives you a little bit more than I would say Nautica's Voyage. Okay, let me just respray and then remind myself. Caps a little bit on the cheaper side. So this is a little bit sweeter, fruitier, citrusier than Nautica Voyage. Voyage doesn't have any citrus. It has green apple. It has Voyage has like a kind of like cucumber salt musk combination, kind of like a salty cucumber pickle kind of a smell, which is nice, refreshing. But this is even nicer. I'll tell you, if you don't like salty perfumes, you can try this version of Voyage. N83 is very, very nice. Last, a little bit less than original Voyage, but I would say goodbye. The sad thing is, these fragrances used to be darn cheap, $22, $25. You could pick this up in Bangladesh. Now, anywhere you try to find $35 minimum. So, yeah, but compared to the market prices, these fragrances are still very affordable, and you can use this for summer. N83 by Nautica. Yeah, Nautica Voyage N83. Next one was hyped once. Now nobody talks about it. There was a talk if this was available, discontinued or not. Now I know this is not really unavailable. This is available in Europe a lot, but maybe production wise they are not producing anymore, but plenty available. This is called Paco Rabanne Ultra Red Man. Okay, I think that's the name. Yes. So this thing is a very unique bottle. This is a sibling to another fragrance I have. Where is my bottle? Can I see? Yes, perhaps I have it around me. That fragrance also very how to say, oh man, it's collecting dust very badly. Ultraviolet Man. Okay, this is a sibling to that. So this is also very nice perfume. I'll talk about it in maybe one of the next videos. So if you like that, this is nothing similar to that. This is pretty much people compared with Ultra Zest by Thierry Mugler. That was the hype. But I'll tell you one thing: the blood orange in this, the citrus, the fruitiness, it's not really comparable to Ultra Zest. It's not really a clone of that, but on its own right, it is very refreshing. And I enjoy this for some reason in the colder months a lot, because that time it pops a lot. It lasts much longer. In the summertime, it lasts about 4 hours. Okay, but this is a very beautiful fragrance. Okay, if you're tired of paying for uh, let's say something like Stronger With You sweet perfumes for 150 $160, this is not going to break your bank. $45 maximum, I think, in Europe. In Bangladesh, maybe now 55. Still very nice perfume compared to what we have now. This is one of the fragrances I highly recommend. Okay, Ultra Red Man by Paco Rabanne. Next one, another fresh perfume. This is kind of sealed and the cap is a little bit loose, so I put a tape on it. So I have a backup bottle of this which I'm using, like the first bottle. So that's why this is not open yet. But this is called Chic for Him or Chic for Men by Karina Hera. So you can see the tape. Otherwise, the cap just falls. You know, it's a bit loose. So this perfume, nobody talks about, nobody knows today. Okay, those who are new, you can appreciate it if you smell it. I don't know if it's discontinued, like Chic for Him, Karina Hera, Hera for Men. This fragrance I don't see in market that much anymore. If you see this somewhere, try it. Okay, this has that famous watermelon accord. Okay, and a little bit of a greenery, a little bit of a fruity. Some people say it's kind of like cousin of Melissa Imperial. I don't agree. This is much more beautiful than Melissa Imperial. This, some of the reviewers did say, OG reviewers said, this could be the real CH Man. You know, CH Man Karina Hera. That thing is the hype beast. With the Thai version, the vintage. If you tried that and you liked it, try this. That one is a sugary, sugarcane, kind of like a more sweeter, stronger. This thing is more of a, like a, you know, wearable for summer, like polo blue. Some of this nice summer friendly perfume that really makes you feel soothing. This is a soothing perfume. Longevity is 3 hours and half on me, but it's a good perfume for summer. Chic by Chic for Men, Karina Hera. Hidden gem for sure. So let me show you a few more. I have 5 more. Next one is a gift from one of my brothers, and I really like this perfume. Nobody talks about it. This is called Khashabi. Okay, and I think it's from Lattafa House of Lattafa, isn't it? Oh man, my specs, my specs. Okay, so I think it's Lattafa. If I'm wrong, I'll write down. Yeah, it is Lattafa. There you go, Lattafa. So Khashabi is a very interesting looking bottle. It looks like a bamboo tree, a part of it, and it, I think, is the same theme they try to give. This is a very nice, soothing bamboo and a little bit of greenery. You know, there's this note of not ivy, but something that you find in aspen coating. You know, you find it. Man, what's that note? The pine. You know, like kind of like a pine, kind of like a green, kind of like a citrus and bamboo combination, like the color of the juice. very, very soothing, and to my surprise, is very long lasting. You know, for a fresh perfume, you can use it for summer day in, day out, and it's not gonna break your bank. It's pretty much 20 something bucks, you know, like other Lattafas. Affordable fragrance. Check it out. Check out my review. Lattafa Khashabi. Next one is number 7. It's called Calvin Klein for men. I think Obsession for Men Night. Okay, Obsession Night for him. So this fragrance, there are two versions of it. The night version, and there's a dark obsession. I think at this point maybe both are discontinued, but these are still very affordable. But one point they will not be. Once they're gone, people will be asking for really $100 plus easily, because that's what happens with discontinuation. This is a dark bottle and it is a dark perfume. Some people compare this with Black Orchid by Tom Ford. And I can tell you one thing, definitely has vibes of it. This is more chocolatey, but less peppery, less spicy, more wearable with excellent longevity, 7 to 8 hours longevity on me. There's also one for women, but this is a hidden gem because people, if you want to pay for $200 for Black Orchid, it's up to you, no problem. Tom Ford is the quality. Definitely that's a good fragrance, but fraction of a price you can find Obsession Night. Okay, this is why it's a hidden gem. Next one is a fragrance very hard to describe for me. It's like from House of Cartier, the Santos de Cartier. And often I do not find occasion or the weather to reach for this or use it in Bangladesh because it's very, very dark. And I think maybe there is oak moss, there's something civet or something like animalic in it, castoreum, perhaps something like this. This is definitely in the family of Antaeus, okay? Antaeus, Kouros, Givenchy, Gentleman, the 70s version. This is in that same family. This is a powerhouse, guys, okay? This is truly a powerhouse. But one good thing about this, like there's a fragrance called Van Cleef & Arpels Purom, I think, right? That one is discontinued dark bottle. Those fragrances are very, very masculine, very dark and very animalic. This fragrance from Cartier, it's a very smooth perfume. You smell like, you do smell like the oak mossy leather. It's somewhere there. The bottle quality is very good. But at the same time, you know, like when you wear this, it's not going to be like choking you, right? So it's a very nice winter perfume with the excellent 7 to 8 hours push. You can try this house. Very underrated house. Nobody talks about it. Santos de Cartier. And if I find the concentrate version, I'll get that as well. Great, great hidden gem. I'll finish with two of the other fresh perfumes that needs more recognition and more love. People often, you know, nowadays I see talking about what is the best Aventus alternative, okay, in the market. And sometimes some of the houses, some of the reviewers, they are pushing, you know, different reviewers, they have the right to push whatever they want. But this house, nobody talks about. And I'll tell you, this is one of the best Aventus inspired perfumes like ever, okay? There are definitely supremacy, not only in Intense, Sydenham, Perfume, like Cedrat was, they are there, but this by Albait Aldimashqi, when I smelled it, I was not expecting much because they are literally, I even bought yesterday a couple more Aventus inspired perfumes at the back. One is Tigre and another one is something like a new house, you know. So I have literally like reviewed at least 10 or 15 Aventus inspired perfumes. I'm still telling you, this is one of the best, okay? Maybe the juice level a little bit less, like 70, 75 mil, but the price is not also very expensive. But this house, the quality, man, the amount of good oil concentration they put in there, they make you very long lasting and very, very close to the real deal. And in this house, at least I met 10 good clones of different fragrances which are really, really good. Aventus is, I think, perhaps the best, one of the best, okay? Aventus inspired perfumes. You can look at this Albait Aldimashqi Aventus. Last but not least, this house, again, just like the Cartier, nobody talks about. And I'll tell you, if you do not look at this house, you're missing out, okay, big time. This is by House of Kenzo. This Kenzo Sport. This line is whole line, I think, is discontinued, and you have now days this new Kenzo EDT Intense, EDT Marine, Perfume, EDP, those things are available. But this house, when it was available, nobody talked about it. $40, $45 back in the days, now more like 65. This, I think, may be done by Francois Dimash, I don't remember, but this one has exact same feel of the old Dior Homme Sport, the vintage version, with power. This has mint, this has that beautiful citruses, you know, amazing fruity, and man, this perfume is so nice. You know, I'm telling you, sweet mint, sweet fruitiness, and lasts long time. It smells sporty, fresh, classy. I think, you know, if you just find it somewhere, give it a try. Okay, the Boise is also very nice, but Sport, if you want to save your money, 1/3 of the price of Dior Homme Sport vintage version, you can get this. Okay, Kenzo is a great house, great house, and this is the last one today, Kenzo Home Sport. So do let me know which ones do you think are nice from here, and then if I have to check out something new, that would be a nice recommendation. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and keep me in your prayers because I'm still recovering. See you. Bye bye.